Under the amber sky, where the stars align, the rodeo calls at the edge of time. Boots in the dirt and the crowd's loud cheer. The bull bucks hard, but a cowboy won't fear. Leather and rope, the tools of the way, right in that 8 seconds feels like a day. The dust it rises, the moon's dancing light, this western light. Ground lights flicker. Under the amber sky, where the stars align, the rodeo calls at the edge of time. Boots in the dirt and the crowd's loud cheer. The bull bucks hard, but a cowboy won't fear. Leather and rope, the tools of the way, right in that 8 seconds feels like a day. The dust it rises, the moon's dancing light, this western life keeps the fire burning bright. Hang on tight to the dreams that you ride, out in the open where the wild hearts collide. Cowboys and the dusty wind, hand in hand, dancing with fate in a rugged raw land. The tumbleweed rolls and the cows sing. Life on the road is a raw kind of thing. From sunlit plains to the small town bars, every heartache's written in the light of the stars. Oh, the rope may fray and the reins may break, the saddle may slip and the earth might quake, but a cowboy knows, no matter the cost, the prairie of life is worth what's been lost. Hang on tight to the dreams that you ride, out in the open where the wild hearts collide. Cowboys and the dusty wind, hand in hand, dancing with fate in a rugged raw land. Dusty boots trampling the rodeo ground. Lights flicker as the crowd gathers round. A cowboy's heart beats steady and true. Rope in hand, he's got a score to prove. Leather gloves, the bull snorts steam. The air is thick with a cowboy's dream. The gate swings and the beast takes flight. Hold tight, boy, it's a rough ride tonight. Ride that eight, hold on strong through the chaos and the cowboy songs. Spurs to the side, don't let go. Your name will echo through the rodeo. Under that Stetson, he shuts out fear. Crowds roar climbing, there's no time for tears. The clock ticks slow, every second a prize. 8 seconds to glory in front of their eyes. His mama's in the stands, hands clasped tight, tight, praying her boy will make it through tonight. But the rodeo's a gamble, a game of chance. Each ride's a battle, a daring dance. Ride that eight, hold on strong through the chaos and the cowboy songs. Spurs to the side, don't let go. Your name will echo through the rodeo. Ride that eight, hold on strong through the chaos and the cowboy songs. Spurs to the side, don't let go. Your name will echo through the rodeo. Boots in the dust, the sun's hanging low. The air's full of cheers, the crowd starts to grow. A bull in the pen and the riders line up, chasing the glory, they can't get enough. Riding high at the rodeo, holding fast, never letting go. 8 seconds to prove you're strong. The cowboy's heart beats where he belongs. Spurs on my boots and my Stetson tall. I hear my name from the loudspeakers call. I tighten my grip as the gate flies wide. The beast bugs hard, but I'll never hide. The rope burns my hand like a brand of fire. A dance with danger, my only desire. The crowd erupts as the seconds tick away. Every ache and bruise is worth the display. Riding high at the rodeo, holding fast, never letting go. belongs. Later at the tavern, the cowboys will toast, sharing their triumphs and the spills they boast. Hard days and nights under western skies, but a life like this you can't compromise. Dust on the boots and a lasso in hand, the sun sinks low on this rugged land. The cowboy's heart beats wild and strong, chasing the night where he belongs. Spurs on the heels, a hat pulled low, whistle blows and it's time to go. Clinging tight to a beast untamed, a rodeo life, it's a hard man's game. Ride, ride the rodeo dream, holding on tight through the bucking scream. Out in the ring where the legends grow, it's blood, sweat, and heart at the fire's glow. Crowds cheer loud, but the nights grow cold. Each scar and fall tells a story bold. Rides don't last and the pain runs deep, but a cowboy's spirit ain't one to keep. Under the stars in a dusty bed, with a saddle near where he lays his head, dreaming of glory and the next bright show for the lone cowboy of the rodeo. And scream out in the ring where the legends grow. It's blood, sweat, and heart at the fire's glow. Dusty boots and a leather saddle, the crowd cheers loud as the broncs all battle. With a cowboy hat, he's ready to try, riding high in the western sky. Rope swing wide, catch the steer on the run. The desert glows red in the setting sun. sweat on his brow, but his heart won't quit. This rodeo life's where his soul will sit. Oh, ride on, cowboy, hold on tight. Underneath the stars of the rugged night, the dust may rise, but your spirit won't fall in the rodeo ring. You give it your all. Barrel racers fly like the wind's embrace, chasing their dreams at a breakneck pace. From towns too small to their naming lights, they shine so bright on rodeo nights. The thunder of hooves, the crack of the gate, the thrill of the ride, the hand of fate. It's not just a sport, it's a way to live. All heart, all soul, with nothing to give. Oh, ride on, cowboy, hold on tight. Underneath the stars of the rugged night, the dust may rise, but your spirit won't fall in the rodeo ring. You give it your all. The thunder of hooves, the crack of the gate, the thrill of the ride, the hand of fate. It's not just a sport, it's a way to live. All heart, all soul, with nothing to give. Oh, ride on, cowboy, hold on tight. Underneath the stars of the rugged night, the dust may rise, but your spirit won't fall in the rodeo ring. You give it your all. Boots hit the dirt, it's Friday night. 32 cowboys under the lights. 8 seconds feels like a lifetime's test, with dust in their lungs and pride in their chest. Bulls in the pen, snorting with rage. Another brave soul steps up to the stage. Leather and denim, dreams on the line. The crowd holds its breath, it's rodeo time. Oh, rodeo nights where the wild hearts run, ropes and spurs shining under the sun. A dance with danger for the brave and the free. The spirit of the West calls to you and me. The old man watches with a tear in his eye. He's been bucked and broken, but still dreams to ride. The smell of the dirt, the cheers of the stands. Every young cowboy's got dust on his hands. The stars look down on this crazy parade, where lives are carved and legends are made. The rest, the rewards, it's this crazy parade, where lives are carved and legends are made. The risks, the rewards, it's all worth the fight, for the love of the rodeo and the power of the night. Oh, rodeo nights where the wild hearts run, ropes and spurs shining under the sun. A dancer with danger for the brave and the free. The spirit of the West calls to you and me.
Starched blue jeans and the old straw hat, rifle in his hand. He taught me how to rope and ride, that lonesome rodeo man. They cut the ribbon with a Bowie knife, line to the grandstands. He let me in, an 8-second win with a crooked cowboy grin. Love gets lost at a rodeo, leaving horses in the rain and snow. Don't leave me 'cause you have to go again. Lonesome rodeo man. Love gets lost at a rodeo, leaving horses in the rain and snow. Don't leave me 'cause you have to go again. Lonesome rodeo man. On his rope and the left-hand glove, I traced his calloused hands. He still comes home to me, my lonesome rodeo man. Love gets lost at a rodeo, leaving horses in the rain and snow. Don't leave me 'cause you have to go again. Lonesome rodeo man. Lonesome rodeo man. On his rope and the left-hand glove, I traced his calloused hands. He still comes home to me, my lonesome rodeo man. Love gets lost at a rodeo, leaving horses in the rain and snow. Don't leave me 'cause you have to go again. Lonesome rodeo man. Lonesome rodeo man.
Dust kicks up in the midday sun, spurs gleaming bright as the horses run. Road ropes held tight, hands calloused and true. This rodeo life's all I ever knew. The whistle blows and the gate swings wide. 8 seconds feeling like a lifetime ride. The crowd's roar rises like a prairie fire, chasing glory on a bronco, never tired. Out here in the ring where the wild wind screams, where sweat and grit from bucking wild dreams. Every scar's a story, every fall's a fight, living for the rodeo under starry nights. The old timers say it'll chew you down, leave you broke and battered in a worn out town. But I keep chasing that fleeting fame, 'cause the risk is my religion, the ride's my flame. Boot heels clicking in a truck stop glow, a coffee cup warming hands from the cold. Tonight's a small town, tomorrow's the same, but out on that dirt I'll carve my name. Out here in the ring where the wild wind screams, where sweat and grit from bucking wild dreams. Every scar's a story, every fall's a fight, living for the rodeo under starry nights. Out here in the ring where the wild wind screams, where sweat and grit from bucking wild dreams. Every scar's a story, every fall's a fight, living for the rodeo under starry night. Dusty boots on the rodeo ground, the crowd's alive, the bulls spinning round. Cowbells ringing, the night feels wide. I'm staring down my cowboy's last ride. Spurs gleam bright in the dim arena light. 8 seconds long, but it feels like a fight. The scent of leather and sweat so raw. Each leap's a gamble, but it's all I saw. Hold on tight to the reins of fate. A rider knows it can't always wait. The dust will settle and fade with pride, but tonight's the tale
of a cowboy's last ride. The chute gate swings and the battle begins. A wild beast rhythm is under my skin. The roar of the crowd, the ache in my side, but I'm not backing down from my cowboy's last ride. The West may change, but the heart stays true to the stars and prairies and the sky so blue. With every fall, a cowboy's dream survives, to stand once more till his cowboy's last ride. Hold on tight to the reins of fate. A rider knows it can't always wait. The dust will settle and fade with pride, but tonight's the tale of a cowboy's last ride. Hold on tight to the reins of fate. A rider knows it can't always wait. The dust will settle and fade with pride, but tonight's the tale of a cowboy's last ride. He tied his boots as the sun broke the dawn. A calloused hand grabs the hat he's worn. The arena's dirt feels like his own land. With a rope and a dream he takes a stand. Buckle and spurs, the story they tell through dust and sweat. He knows it so well. The crowd may roar, but the battle's within. Riding for glory, let the challenge begin. The chute gates clang and his heart stays still. Wild bronc beneath, testing his will. 8 seconds to hold, a lifetime to claim. Victory or dust, it's all in the game. His mama prays and his daddy stands tall. Every ride's a wager, rise or fall, but there's fire in his eyes, grit in his soul, chasing the dream that makes him whole. When the night falls, he's alone once more, counting the bruises, feeling the sore. But he'd trade nothing for the life he's chose. A cowboy's heart is one
that knows. Buckle and spurs, the story they tell through dust and sweat. He knows it so well. The crowd may roar, but the battle's within. Riding for glory, let the challenge begin. When the night falls, he's alone once more, counting the bruises, feeling the sore. But he'd trade nothing for the life he's chose. A cowboy's heart is one that knows. The dust is rising, boots hit the ground. Cowboys gather where the thrill is found. The air is thick with the smell of the herd, and the crack of a rope is the final word. Hold on tight, the ride's begun. Under the moon or the blazing sun, every heart beats a battle to stay. Living for the 8 seconds that won't slip away. The leather creaks as I grip the rein. A wild horse beneath, burning like a flame. The crowd roars loud, but I hear no sound. Just me and the beast on unsteady ground. Hold on tight, the ride's begun. Under the moon or the blazing sun, every heart beats a battle to stay. Living for the 8 seconds that won't slip away. Every fall carves a scar on my soul. The cowboy way never grows old. In the rodeo whispers, my heart finds its home. In the dust and the danger, I'll never be alone. Someday the saddle won't feel the same, but the fire inside will whisper my name. I'll tip my hat to the younger crews, but my spirit will stay in these worn out boots. And hold on tight, the ride's begun. Under the moon or the blazing sun, every heart beats a battle to stay. Living for the 8 seconds that won't slip away.
dust kicks high as the gate flies wide. The crowd roars loud like thunder's tide. 8 seconds feel like an endless fight, holding on tight beneath those arena lights. It's the rodeo life, it's a cowboy's dream, chasing glory under the moonbeam. Bruised and battered, but strong we stand. Rodeo dreams in a rugged land. And a faded brim, the scent of rain and adrenaline. A bull named Trouble waits outside, but fear won't break a cowboy's pride. It's the rodeo life, it's a cowboy's dream, chasing glory under the moonbeam. Bruised and battered, but strong we stand. Rodeo dreams in a rugged land. The dust will settle, the sun will rise. Beyond the pain are brighter skies. A broken bone, a mended soul. The cowboy heart, it's tough as coal. Stories are told around the fire's glow, of wins and losses at the old spring show. Each buckle earned with blood and grit. This western life, we were born for it. It's the rodeo life, it's a cowboy's dream, chasing glory under the moonbeam. Bruised and battered, but strong we stand. Rodeo dreams in a rugged land. Rodeo life, it's a cowboy's dream, chasing glory under the moonbeam. Bruised and battered, but strong we stand. Rodeo dreams in a rugged land. There's biscuits and gravy and Bibles and prayers, a conveyor belt full of bourbons and beers, for the living and the breathing and those who took their own lives. The fireworks burning from a hotel room, worlds colliding like bottles of booze. The willingness pushes and turns into knuckles inside. My hands in the air, shaking them proud, the bucking and bounce of a wild young crowd. My boots written deep in skin, no, I'll never die. Strapped on and flying, friends laughing, crying, eternal rewind of a
tune. Those sealed lips and bucking broncs are lost and they're stuck on repeat. The gates are open, you salute the sun. The desperation and despair have begun. Out from underneath permafrost, bucking out 22. An 8-second ride for the fallen who tried. She tried her best, closing her eyes to the neon sunset on another orb, running at top speed, letting loose and free. Everybody out of the pool now. Oh, the dark brown eyes, good old boys, how loud can they shout? Strapped on and flying, friends laughing, crying, eternal rewind of a thought in my mind. Yes, it's Christmas at church where the invitation open wide. It's 8 seconds. Dusty boots and a leather glove. Rodeo's a hard kind of love. 8 seconds feels like a lifetime's fight under the burning arena light. Calloused hands and a cowboy's prayer. The crowd's alive, but they don't care. The bull's rage meets the rider's heart. Dance with danger, a deadly art. Chose me this rodeo, flying high or hitting the dirt. It's a proud kind of pain, a sweet kind of hurt. Lonesome drive, miles to go, chasing dreams on the winding road. Glory's fleeting, it slips away, but the cowboy spirit will never sway. A buckle shines in the morning sun, proof of battles fought and won. But it's not for fame or a fleeting crown, it's for the love of the next showdown. Scars, but I trade it all to shoot for the stars. This life is raw, this life is real. I'm only alive when I hear that squeal. Hold on tight, let the whistle blow. This life chose me, this rodeo, flying high or hitting the dirt. It's a proud kind of pain, a sweet kind of hurt. But it's not for fame or a fleeting crown. It's for the love of the next showdown. The doctor's warnings, my body scars, but I'd trade it all to shoot for the stars. This life is wrong, this life is real. I'm only alive when I hear that squeal. Oh. Dusty boots and a restless heart. The truck hums low as it falls apart. Chasing dreams on an endless road, with nothing to gain but the stories told. Hold on tight, let the wild winds blow. 8 seconds is forever at the rodeo. Bruised up bones and a busted dream, but it's a cowboy's life, or so it seems. Barrel racers and bull riding stars, living out of bags under neon bars. A prayer in their pocket, a hat pulled low. 1,000 miles and $50 to show. Hold on tight, let the wild winds blow. 8 seconds is forever at the rodeo. Bruised up bones and a busted dream, but it's a cowboy's life, or so it seems. The crowd's loud roar, a bittersweet hymn, but under the lights it's sink or swim. The falls still sting, but they tough it out. It's a life of grit, there's no room for doubt. Hold on tight, let the wild winds blow. 8 seconds is forever at the rodeo. Bruised up bones and a busted dream, but it's a cowboy's life, or so it seems. The Count Mile-Roy's life, or so it seems. Dust kicks up in the summer heat. Boots are warm, but they're built to compete. Leather straps and a lasso close, the rodeo calls wherever it goes. Broncos buck and the crowds all cheer. 8 seconds feels like a whole long year. The sun dips low, the lights come on, cowboys fight is never gone. Hold tight, don't let go, through the pain and the rodeo, chasing dreams on a rugged track. Win or lose, they'll come right back. A silver buckle and a coat of dust, earned in nights where faith's a must. Lines of faces I'll never forget, rodeo towns I've not left yet. The scars they tell, the tales we live, the hurt, the hope, the all we give. But there's no place else I'd rather be than under the lights for the world to see. Hold tight, don't let go, through the pain and the rodeo, chasing dreams on a rugged track. Win or lose, they'll come right back. The scars they tell, the tales we live, the hurt, the hope, the all we give. But there's no place else I'd rather be than under the lights for the world to see. Hold tight, don't let go, through the pain and the rodeo, chasing dreams on a rugged track. Win or lose, they'll come right back. Dust in the air, the sun sinking low, crowds gather round where the cowboys go. Leather and grit, rope in my hand, tonight I'll fight for this dusty land. Hooves pound the dirt, hearts beat in time. The bull's got fire, but this ride is mine. 8 seconds long, feels like a year, but I'll hold on tight, bury the fear. Right in the ring where legends are born, chasing a dream through the dust and thorn. A tumble or triumph, it's all the same for the rider who dares to play this game. The buckle gleams, it's more than just gold, it's blood and sweat and stories untold. My hands are scarred, my bones have paid, but I'll ride again for the life I've made. And when the crowd cheers, the night feels alive. Each roar reminds me of why I survive. It's not just the fame or the win in the end, it's the freedom I find on the back of the bed. Right in the ring where legends are born, chasing a dream through the dust and thorn. A tumble or triumph, it's all the same for the rider who dares to play this game. Right in the ring where legends are born, chasing a dream through the dust and thorn. a tumble